Hello everybody and welcome to our small tutorial series about the smart automation and monitoring system. It's about more efficiency through transparency and more flexibility through functionality. As you know, we put a lot of additional information and functionality into the smart automation and monitoring system, like vibration information, inclination or humidity information, additional functionalities like logic blocks or pin configuration and all these kind of things, all over the complete components which are belonging to the smart automation and monitoring system. And in this small tutorial series, we want to have a look at how to work with these information, how to parameterize this, how to create additional information out of these devices, how to create warnings or alarmings and all these kind of things, or how to work with the logic blocks, how to create new information out of this. And this is what we are going to see in these small videos here. So it's 5 different topics we are going to address, and the first one is the alarming. And to show how to work with these alarm information, we first switch to our IO-Link master module. We have a small demo system here where the IO-Link master is in the center, of course, and some of the smart automation and monitoring system devices are connected to this master. So let's go into the web server of the master module. We have to type in the IP address first. And the first thing we can do is to set all the ports to IO-Link. That means IO ports, IO-Link to all the ports. And if we did that, then the master is able to read out all the information of the connected devices. First, we want to have a look at this inductive sensor here, which is connected to port number 7. And you already see here that this inductive sensor is configured in the so-called ADSS profile. And this is the advanced switching sensor profile, or the smart sensor profile, which is defined by the IO-Link community. And all the devices which are belonging to the smart automation and monitoring system are starting automatically or out of the box with this ADSS profile. If we have a look at this device and we go to the process data, then we see that there are some information in this standardized sensor profile, like the switching information. You see it like here. We have a switching signal which is in the process data, and we have some information about the signal quality and possible system errors, and that's it. This is defined from the community. But even if we are working with this ADSS profile, we are anyhow able to create also additional information. Additional information we can find here in the parameter. And maybe we can have a look first at the inclination functionality. So if we are using this inclination and we want to know if maybe this inductive sensor is moving out of its original position, then we go into this inclination area here. And first of all, we can set the alarm bit. That means we want to know if the inclination is out of a specific value. And this specific value is, however, if we say if it's more than 15 degrees out of the original position, then I want to have an information or an alarm. We are going to write down these parameters to the device, and we will set this position here as the original position. So this is a 0 reference, for example. And now you see, if we are moving out this sensor out of this original position and I read the information, we see here that the inclination value is 40 degrees now. That means more than 15 degrees, and the alarm bit is set to 1 as well. So that means even if we are working with a standard process data profile, we still can use the additional information with acyclic communication, of course. But if we want to have this information, like the alarm bit of the inclination, also directly in the process data, then we have to switch the profile. Switching the profile is what we can do here in the variant configuration of the parameter area. And if we first read this, we see, okay, this device is configured in the ADSS variant. And we see that there are other variants available, and we will use the condition monitoring variant here. Write this down. And always when you change a variant of a device, you have to reset this device. That means we are going to the system-related reset and make a device reset here. So that's it. If we are going to the overview now again, then we see that this inductive sensor is now configured in the condition monitoring profile and not in the ADSS profile anymore. So if we select this again and go to the process data, then we see that we have a lot more information in the process data now, not only the switching signal and quality and system errors, but also possible humidity alarm information, vibration alarm, inclination alarm status, signal quality bad. Here again, we have more than only one switching signal available. These are the information in this profile, which is called condition monitoring. And now we still configured the inclination alarm here. If we are moving out this inductive sensor out of its original position again, we see directly that this inclination alarm is now represented in the process data directly. That is the same, of course, with all the other information as well. For example, if we're going to the vibration of this inductive sensor, and we also can say, okay, I want to set the alarm, and if maybe the vibration is more than 1 millimeter per second, then I want to have an information or an alarm. We will write that down. And then we can go back directly to the process data again, because we see here is the vibration alarm status. And if we do this vibration here, we see, okay, the alarm status is represented directly in the process data. So that's how to work with these additional information. Again, these additional information are available always, independent of what kind of variant and what kind of process data profile you used. Always accessible with acyclic communication. But if you want to have it directly in the process data, then you should change the variant. So please have a look at the other videos as well. We are talking about some kinds like logic blocks or counter functionalities, and please have a look at these videos as well. Thank you very much.